for you today. Now, in what's brewing, wealth tech unicorn Groww has filed confidential papers with the market regulator SEBI for an initial public offering in what is said to be one of the most closely tracked issues in the space this year. We learned from sources that the IPO size could be between $700 million to $1 billion and is going to include a mix of fresh issue as well as an offer for sale component. The proceeds from this IPO are likely to be used for technology development and business expansion as well. Now, some of the notable investors in Groww include Peak 15, Ribbit Capital, Y Combinator, Iconic, Tiber Global, and even Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella. The merchant bankers who are managing the issue include JP Morgan India, Kotak Mahindra Capital, Citigroup Global, Axis Capital, and Motilal Oswal Securities. Now, during a recent conversation with Shireen Bang, Groww co-founder Lilith Keshre tried to explain the complex nature of raising capital and the company's journey when it comes to changing domicile. Take a look.
Of course, you're one of the companies that reverse flipped and moved your domicile to India, ostensibly, of course, with the hope and the possibility of IPOing. But what was that like? Because, you know, it's... few companies have gone down that road at this point in time, and it also comes with a pretty hefty bill. But what was the experience of reverse flipping?
Well, it was like grueling experience. We in 2018, so I told, right, we started in 2016, we raised some angel, but we needed more capital. But we were thinking of moving to direct mutual funds, which is like zero revenue for next, I don't know how many years. We needed capital. And YC was one good kind of option for us.
Yeah.
So we applied to YC, we got in. And based on...
And for those of you watching, YC is Y Combinator. Yes.
Y Combinator, right? And what we got feedback from a lot of seniors and from YC, and that, you know, better to incorporate in US because funding is easy, right? You know, raising money in the US. So us time pe like, you don't think about 5 years down the line, 10 years. No, I mean, you think about from your purpose perspective, but first you need to, so I say, right, in long term, everybody is dead, but, you know, to think long term, you need to keep doing short term.
Yeah.
So we incorporated in the US at that time. And then we paid for that, and we could afford also because a company has been profitable for so many years. And this was also right time. Typically, if you're raising capital, then it becomes tough because the process itself is very long. You go through NCLT process and those kind of things.
Moving on.